TikTok. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube.
Don't forget YouTube, man.
And
Facebook. You're not on Facebook yet?
in 2, 1. Hello, Facebook. What's up, Internet worlds? Internet worlds wanting to buy houses. Can I have like a wanting to buy houses and figure out what interest rates are? Who wants to know about interest rates? Not me. Interest rates are boring.
What's up, Chad? What's the Maziza?
Let's talk about Donald Trump.
Wait, what?
Boring. That's not boring.
Donald Trump's not boring.
Let's talk about Andrew Tate.
Who's Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate is a world-known, self-made
Keep going. This is going to get good.
billionaire.
This is going to get... Billion? He's not a billionaire.
Yeah, he said...
According to him, he's not. He says he wants to be a billionaire, but he's not.
No.
Yeah.
Last he said he was a billionaire.
Yeah?
He said I'm probably
He's
there.
also broke.
He also doesn't have any money.
At all,
They
because it's
seized
all been taken.
His assets.
All of it, if you ask him. So which one do you believe?
Um,
What's up, Sherry Collins?
I believe the Lucky Charms guy.
Lucky Charms?
You can't
Tricks
call
are for kids? Is that Lucky Charms? What's up, Jesse? Hey, we're going to tell you about interest rates real soon, and we're also going to tell you about
Jesse doesn't care about interest rates, man. I told
December
Nobody cares.
13th is tomorrow.
Nobody cares.
Tomorrow.
Nobody cares.
Fed meeting.
Everyone
Tomorrow.
is on.
Fed meeting tomorrow.
Everyone's coasting till Christmas.
Fed meeting
Maybe
tomorrow.
even the
dude.
3rd of January.
The odds makers are saying 98%. 98%. 98% no cut. No cut, no raise. No cut, no raise. That's what the odds are in Vegas. 98%.
I've been to
That's
Vegas.
pretty high. Yeah?
Mhm.
What happened?
Lost a lot of money.
Where?
Didn't lose it.
You
Really?
gave it to you gave it to somebody. You're like, well, I'm not really losing this, but I'm not getting anything of value that
wonder
I
when I
can
put
show my mom.
200 of these together and I go like this. What happens?
Dude, you can't do that. We're gonna get banned again.
I can't go like this.
You're gonna get
I'm
banned.
throwing.
We're gonna get
It's
banned.
confetti. It's like
We've
confetti.
been told we got in trouble because we talked about the Wolf of Wall Street movie. Remember that?
We can't talk about wolves.
We can talk about wolves, but the
pack of
minute
them?
you talk about the little wolf, that's it, dude. It's over.
Little wolf.
The little wolf. You bring up that word and it's over. Over. So
Can't talk about the fat ones either,
98% chance that there is not going to be a hike. It'll happen tomorrow in the morning, and then the meeting will happen, and then the notes will be released the next day.
I like doing this in the afternoon better. I actually feel like more energized.
Except nobody's here.
What are you talking about, dude? We got millions and millions of viewers.
You're right. I'm gonna burn up the lines, dude. We're gonna burn up the lines. Recordo.
I haven't
Dark
had-
Ray, what's up, guys? We appreciate you.
I haven't had this
Learning
many
about-
cameras on me since I got arrested.
You got arrested?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. You're just making it up. Make
Yeah.
up a better story,
I'm
man.
trying to get viewers,
Dude,
man.
you're trying to make up a better
I'm trying
story.
to entertain the millions of our fans.
So Jerome Powell is speaking tomorrow in the morning, about 9 o'clock in the morning. And the minutes have come out of the last meeting, and they said they anticipate the next 4 to 6 decreases over the next year.
Boring.
Tell me interesting.
Donald
Give me-
Trump.
Okay.
Interesting. How many of you guys like Donald Trump? How many of you guys dislike Donald Trump?
Did you see the New York Times put out that Nikki Haley, would smoke Biden today?
How many of you guys like Biden?
Would smoke him.
How many of you guys like Nikki Haley?
But if you ask the
How many of you
New
guys
York
want to
Times,
see Nikki Haley smoke Biden?
So if you, dude, interact, you're 18 or older to go live. Okay.
I'm over 18.
Yeah, we're
Barely,
over 18.
But I'm over 18.
Yep. KY just joined to make sure we're doing a good job.
All right. Are we doing a good job?
Are we? Tommy77, what's up, Tommy77?
Are we doing a good job?
Are we? I don't know. Are we? Really? Say something.
What's up, Tommy?
What's up, Tommy?
What's up, Jason? What's up, Reginald? What's up, Tommy again? Cheese? What's up, Cheesehead? So, why do I think that the broadcast done yesterday with Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, and the other guys, Alex Jones and such, is AI? Why do I think it's fake?
Because they're in your brain with a little computer chip, and they're controlling what you think. I was actually watching the PBD today, and he brought up the thing yesterday, so I don't think it was AI. PBD referenced it, and he referenced how everybody got together over Alex Jones being unbanned, and how important Elon Musk is, which is ironically unbelievably true. I think Elon Musk, if he did nothing else except out that we're being manipulated, has done his share of good for the planet, man.
Why is it so bright on that one?
I don't know. It's a little weird. It's almost faded out.
It's like
too
hot.
bright. Yeah, it's like too hot. Yeah. It's, I don't know, man.
Did you use something on your phone?
I don't think
How
so.
do we look on TikTok, guys? We looking good? Hello, Desi Jefferson 4.
What's up, Desi Jefferson 4?
Jamie Cardenas.
We neither one of us took reading in school, and his dad left him when he was 2 years old.
You don't need reading.
So,
Or dads.
Or dad. We don't need
Overrated.
dad. But it's a matter of how you look at it, because when he starts getting sad, I say, hey, listen, your dad was just teaching you to be independent. He was teaching you to stand on your own.
And your
That's
dad
what a
just
good
hated
dad
you.
does.
Your
That's
dad
what a
just
good,
hated
that's
you.
what a good dad does.
You just irritated the shit out of him.
Oh,
He was
what's
like,
the
I'm out.
what's the difference between Chris's dad and a boomerang? The boomerang comes back.
If you throw it right.
You throw it right.
It does.
Anyway, moving right along. I'm gonna get banned.
It's all right.
It's kind of the plan. It's
we
kind
care
of the
less
plan.
in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Care more in the morning.
I don't think anybody's. Yeah, we care more in the morning. In the morning, we're like, hey, we've had some coffee and we're being nice and astute professionals. In the afternoon, we're like, yeah, I've drank a little at lunch and
Like, is it time to go home yet?
is it time to go home?
BS.
How many beers can you put down in 12 minutes? Go.
Don't drink.
Don't drink.
And
Do loans. Don't drink
No,
and
you
do
can do
loans. Can you?
Yeah.
You probably do, right?
No.
Yes, you do. I happen to know you do. You're like, okay, it's 10
Drive.
o'clock at
Don't
night.
drink
Yeah,
and
that's
drive.
it. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to see if I can do a loan. I got income.
I have done that.
I have income.
I have done that.
Oh, God, I'm not feeling good.
And then I set up the approval.
And then you're like, approved. And then the next morning you're like, all right, dude, I need you to check on a file because I'm going to be honest, I was a little tasked.
Oh, I have done that.
I know you have.
I've woken up in Las Vegas
And you told me, can you check a file because I was a little drunk.
at 7 in the morning. I probably went to bed at 6 and approved.
Do we help people in Mississippi
Not only do we help people in Mississippi, I might wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning
and help you in
Vegas
Mississippi? In
and approve
Mississippi.
you alone.
So can you spell Mississippi without looking at it?
MISSISSIPPI.
I think that's required.
Squiggle letter,
rhymes.
squiggle letter,
Yes.
I, squiggle letter, IPPI.
Holy smokes! Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we do in Mississippi. What do you
Yes.
What do you need?
Are you looking for your first home, your second home, your investment home? Those are all three categories. First home is usually 3.5% down, but you can get away with zero sometimes. Second home is usually 10% down. You can never get away with zero sometimes. And investment property is
First home.
20% down, 20% down, and you can never get away with zero sometimes. So, first home, sometimes get away with zero. It's not always better though. People think it's always better if you get a down payment assistance program. Actually, when I qualify somebody for down payment assistance, I spend a little bit of time trying to talk them out of it. And because there's a catch, I'll give you an example. Like the Dream for All program. Tell me what you think about this. State of California is giving $200 million. Well, they're not giving it. They're kind of saying, hey, you can borrow our money, but we want it back. So let's say that you're going to buy a $500,000 house. Okay, $500,000 house. And they will give you, lend you, or whatever the word is, 20%. So it's $100,000. So they give you $100,000, and you no longer have to pay MI because you're $100,000 in.
Tony wants a few rental properties.
Dude, Tony's. So we're gonna get back to Tony. But let's say we got $100,000, and then here's the catch. They say we're giving you / lending you this $100,000, but we want it back. We want it back, and we want it back with interest, and we want to share in the equity appreciation with you. By the way, if you try not to give us back, we'll take it like the mafia does. We got the power to take it from you. What do you think about that program?
So, I think it's great for those who need it. Not everybody needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody wants it.
Mm-hmm.
But those that understand it and are going to use it, 100%. There's not everybody gets a shot at buying a house. Only those that save, pay their bills on time, and set a goal can get a house. And even if that goal is to use somebody else's money and paying them back, in this case, California. So for that box of people, it's great. For everybody else, no.
Well, the numbers are on who buys the homes in 2023. Do you know who it was? Baby boomers. Baby boomers followed by Gen Xers. Those are your two biggest areas. I think it was the National NAR, National Association of Realtors. And because the millennials can't. They just, plain and simply, in this interest rate environment, they can't. The only one who can is someone who's established. They already have a net worth. They probably already have a house. They're either upsizing or downsizing. Most of them are downsizing, by the way. And Gen Xers, so baby boomers, they have the biggest wealth. In fact, there's a lot of people saying the biggest wealth transfer in history will be happening here real soon because they're going to be dying off. Gen Xers get it, and then after that, it's millennials, zillennials, or whatever you call them. But those, they can't afford a house. They're living at home with mom. 30 years old, 40 years old, living at home with mom. Still, that's happening a lot. They can't afford it. But as soon as the interest rates start to come down, and we believe the first cut, probably third quarter. There's some that are optimistic that think it's happening in March. The first one's happening in March, which would be first quarter, end of first quarter, beginning of second quarter before it takes effect. But I don't think it's really going to start happening till third quarter.
All right, Tony, let's help you, man. We'll help you in Florida. We'll get you some properties. Yes, we need to give you good direction. First, in order to do that, you need to call us.
If you need a badass loan, call a badass loan officer. At New American Funding, the two badass loan officers are Chris and Lee. You can call us by screenshotting now, and it will disappear in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye. That was our special effects. That was a fadeaway. Fadeaway. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Desi Jefferson.
Yeah, what does Desi Jefferson say?
So it is a set amount of income you have to make to buy a home? So it is a set amount. So I think what you're saying is there's an exact amount. No, there's not an exact amount.
No, absolutely not.
The more you make, the more you can buy.
Wait a minute, let me get that concept.
The less you make, the less you can buy.
Can you say that again?
It's a sliding scale from 0 to infinity.
To infinity?
And beyond.
And beyond. Ooh, that was, dude, you quoted Buzz Lightyear. That was covert.
I said that.
Yeah, that was covert.
Millions of
that was
fans
pretty cool.
just seen me.
Holy smokes, you dropped the knowledge.
Heard me.
You dropped the knowledge. If you have a income range, you can tell us, and we can give you a ballpark with no debt. That's the key. We can tell you roundabouts what you could be buying with no debt. So give us a income range. It can be a hypothetical range. It could be a real range. It could be a oven range. Wow, check that out.
So here's a quick, easy way to figure out how much you can afford. Okay.
How much can you afford?
Take your income, cut it in half.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Cut it in half.
So if I make $120,000 a year, I make $10,000 a month. If I cut that in half, give me a second. I gotta do the math.
Okay.
I gotta check it again. It's $5,000.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Now take that $5,000 and deduct all the debts you pay to a bank, like car payments, personal loans, credit cards, minimum credit card payments.
Okay, so
how much do you have left over?
$4,000.
You have $4,000 to get yourself a mortgage. That's how you figure it out. Now, it's not exact. It's not exact at all because you could be going FHA, could be going conventional, but it's pretty damn close for both.
Why, Chris, what will $4,000 get me?
Okay, so
4,000. Give me a ballpark. Give me a low and high.
If I go to my chart here,
you have a trusted chart, dude. That's a lot of.
This is 20-pound paper right here.
Dude, this is some power stuff. That's some powerful stuff right there.
This is not accurate because it says 8%. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some windage on here to try to figure it out.
Windage?
So a $4,000 mortgage payment at 8%.
About 400. 415?
A little higher. About 430, 440.
Okay. But at 5.7% or 6%, what are we thinking at?
Probably mid 500, 550 to 6.
I would go 550 to 6.
550 to 6.
Yeah. So there we go. We answered all your questions, and everybody can now get keys tomorrow.
You're welcome.
We could just skip escrow, go straight to the key part. Done. 3,000 mortgage. Oh my God! Somebody wants to know what 3,000 mortgages. That's a lot of ads. 3,000. What are we looking at?
I would go 400 to 450 range.
I might push it to 460.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
3,000 mortgage range. Now, if you're thinking,
380 all day long, way over that.
3,900, because a lot of people think $3,000 mortgage is 3,900. Well, you're in the 600 range now. So
and another thing you guys have to factor
Yeah.
is insurance and taxes.
Yep.
So there's no exact to this until you have that exact property. But we can give you ballparks and give you an idea of where it's going to land.
so 380 all day long. Small
Got that.
beauty one.
All you got to do is call us.
Dude, so you're going to be a homeowner walking away with your keys, pulling up your nice little sled to your new digs. See, I use both. That's pretty good, right? You'll pull your sled to your digs, hit the beep beep, and there you are. Huh? Brand new house for you. Brand new house, 3.5%. The question is, do you have the 3.5%? If you're looking for a $300,000 house, 3.5%, it's about 10 G's. About 10 G's. It's exactly 10,500, but it's about 10 G's. So 380 would be about 14 G's. Still about
In that range.
little
shy.
less, yeah, a little less than 14 G's. Call it 13,963 or something like that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what do we got? Give us where you're at. Where are you at? What we should try the dual live thing. You try that?
How you do it?
Somebody out there, we've never done dual lives. Try and go dual live with me, or a versus, or we're trying to learn this thing. So, of all our thousands of fans, not on Instagram, not on Facebook, and not on YouTube. I know they're all right there, but that's how it is to me. Ask us to do a live, and we'll try and accept your live, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We've never tried it, but I have been seeing there's this versus dueling banjo thing going on, where, you know, ding, 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 something like that. Yeah. So if we got any of our friends out there who know how to go live and have gone live, is that said live?
What do you mean?
What I can't over there. What does that say? They joined the live, or they liked the live,
the live.
or they liked the live. So for a while we were getting people that were just trying to join our live, and we didn't know what that was. But now I've seen it where you go head to head, you go versus, you compete, you guys fight with each other, you debate. I don't know what the right word is, but we want to fight with somebody or debate them. So if you are in our live world on the Tiki Talkie,
I think we have these to give.
do we?
Yeah, see, send. I don't know how.
Oh yeah.
but
Well,
send them.
KK sends us stuff all the time, dude. I know, we love KK.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what she's sending us, but I love her so much.
Nani Miss.
I know, right?
1126. 2 years of work employment required. Can 1 year of nursing school and 1 year of employment suffice? Asks Anonymous 1126.
Well, anonymous. I got good news for you.
Fantastic news.
I mean, really good news. Come a little closer.
Awesome news.
Come a little closer. A little closer. Okay, cool. If you got a degree, I can use your whole work history, your whole education history as work history. Matter of fact, I've done a lot of nursing.
Anonymous.
A lot of nursing.
Take it
She
easy.
all caps. Whoa,
Take
whoa,
it
whoa.
easy.
We're a little too close to be yelling at us.
Take
I
it
told you, come close to the screen. I didn't want you to yell at me.
Give it to me, guys. I like
So we've gotten a lot of nurses who come out of nursing school, get a job as an RN, and they've only been on the job for like a month. But nurses an RN makes a lot of money. So they get a offer at $100,000 a year, called $100,000 a year, and they get the offer letter, strong offer letter, but they've only been working there for 1 month. With that 1 month, I'm able to qualify them, and they can use all the time in school as time on the job and get them a house. We've done it a lot of times.
Boom.
Nurses like that. Boom.
Heard it first. Right here. Nowhere else.
Dude, don't whisper. It gets weird. Don't whisper.
Anonymous, when are you going to call us?
Call us. If you need a badass loan, call Badass Loan Officer at New American Funding. This is Chris and Lee's phone number at New American Funding.
Cool.
That's it. So what else you got? So I was listening to PBD today, Patrick Bet David, and he outed that a whole bunch of people got on a live on Twitter or X or whatever they call it these days.
X is stupid.
I don't even know, man.
I didn't like Twitter when it first came out, but X is stupid.
But Elon said, okay, we let Alex Jones back on. And finally, someone came in there, and they're kind of against Alex Jones. And they're like, well, we don't think that somebody, making fun of people dying at the Sandy Hook. And Alex Jones hops on. He says, I didn't make fun of them. I didn't make fun of them. And he says, wait, what? And so Elon is there. And remember, Elon owns Twitter, owns it, like his own personal toy. Mm-hmm. So he just digs in and he goes, okay, let me find out. Okay, let's see. You got violated for a third strike rule. Your third strike rule, you questioned a journalist. You questioned a journalist as to where their sourcing was. This is the reason you got banned. And the problem is that, here we go. TZ's in the house. So the problem is that once it's there, it was laid down as law and you couldn't do anything about it. And because it is the biggest platform on the planet, that was a very powerful censor. Well, Elon stepped in and goes, all right, let's see. I'm going to check this stuff out. And Elon starts the podcast.
What's up, Gabby?
He starts the podcast by saying, all right, Alex, I've heard it from all other sources, but I want to hear from your source. What do you think? Were you making fun? Do you think Sandy Hook happened? And he goes, I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody. I apologize. I was wrong. I believe it happened. I thought the government was gaslighting us. But I found out later that I was not correct. And I apologize to everybody. And I've been apologizing ever since, but nobody will listen. And he went on for a long time and he apologized. And then Elon said, okay, well, let's find out exactly why you were banned. And he went into the reasons. And he still has all of the data. And they said it was because you questioned a journalist. While you were a journalist. He was in the journalist capacity questioning another journalist source. And I was just fascinated by going, wow, that's crazy. If they want to shut you down, they will shut you down.
Yeah, they will. They'll just hit the off button. And that's the problem with electric vehicles, guys. Everybody in California has to have an electric vehicle, I think, by 2034.
Oh, no.
Or they're going to stop selling gas vehicles.
Here's
the problem with that, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Electric vehicle is a computer. It's a computer. Mm-hmm. You can make a computer do whatever you want it to do, including not going somewhere, including going somewhere you don't want to go, including not being able to turn on, including not being able to turn off, including not being able to charge. And not because there's no electricity coming through, but because the computer says no. Mm-hmm. So y'all with your electric vehicles, I think they're cool. I think they're badass. I don't think it's good for a primary vehicle. I think it's good for a secondary, maybe third vehicle.
So the liberals are trying to control us. I think you might be right. I don't know if it's the liberals. I don't know who it is. But somebody is trying to
there you go.
Change the way you think.
Worse than turn your car off. Send your car back to them.
Self-driving cars. They're like, hey, see you later. You don't even need a repo man anymore. Dude, all the repo men are going to be out of work.
I know. Some of them are badass.
Yeah, they're going to be out of work. Have you seen how smooth they pick up a car? They like stop. And you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did you just take that car? Yeah, I know. Did you just take that car? It's like artwork to those guys. It's crazy.
Oh, it's good.
Well, there's a big foreclosure on repos coming on cars. Mm-hmm. And they're actually trying to pass laws to minimize the violence. And they're saying that the laws that they're passing right now are we will only allow repossessions between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. because it's somewhat daylight and things bad won't happen during the daylight. So they're trying to pass these laws because they know the economy's in the toilet and a lot of people are losing their houses, their cars.
They made you sign your closing documents. Are you almost approved? Elite Repairs? Are we your loan officer? Because if we were, you would know!
Yeah.
100% where you're at.
Elite. They made you sign your closing documents. Well, if they made you sign the CD, that's what that closing disclosure is what that is, closing disclosure, then you're about done. That's about the last thing you do. Prior to recording, funding and recording is next.
The question is, am I almost approved?
Am I almost approved? Well, you should have been approved before you joined escrow. Before you went into escrow.
I started shopping.
Yeah, you should have been approved before you went into escrow. So once they get to, if the technical term in our business is closing disclosure. Closing disclosure. So if you signed your CD, that means you signed all the legal documents, and then your final CD. The next thing is you're going to fund, which means the bank's going to release the money to whomever. It goes through escrow, and escrow will release it to the seller, the realtors, everybody involved. And then the final step is record. And once you record, then you're done. You're actually done. And a good realtor will give you your keys right after recording, even though everybody asks for it prior to recording. You don't own the house prior to recording.
So prior to recording, what happens?
CD?
Just kidding. He said prior to recording like 9 times. You guys are only out of California? Question mark. I don't know if you're telling me or asking me. So, yes, we are out of California. Our office is located in California. That being said, we are a nationwide company, and we can do loans in all states except New York.
New York. And we love New York, but we're trying to get all the people in New York to move to New Jersey.
Or PA.
Or PA. We found out PA is closer to some people. So,
yeah,
we're trying to get New York to be just depopulated because we don't work there.
What's Gabby saying? Yes, once the loan documents are drawn and notarized, then it gets funding by the
Dude,
lender.
nationwide. Homeboy's coming at us. Frodo, nationwide, everybody can get scammed. Oh,
Nobody's
my
watching
God.
Frodo?
Oh, no, poor little Frodo.
Nobody's watching Frodo.
Yeah, we got to be careful. We got to be careful and see what happens here. Anyway, yeah, the industry. Oh, dude. Frodo, Apple user, 378 followers, 0 likes. Let's see. We like to dig into people who start shooting at us. Yeah, account's private.
And not so
He's
good
following
looking.
627. Let's see all the ones he's following.
Not so good looking either. Probably needs glasses.
Oh, check out the people he's following. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We got to close this out. Yeah.
He doesn't give loans in New York because
There's too many libs out there.
Best time to buy.
Frodo, best time to buy.
I don't know about the best. I think 2019, everyone missed the boat in 2019.
1986 was probably better.
1963 was actually better than
That was
that.
pretty good too. Yeah, pretty good too. But of the time of now and 2 years
Don't
from
wait,
now,
guys.
you're probably better off right now because even though interest rates are high, there's not a lot of competition. It is technically a buyer's market. The reason is there's not enough buyers and the buyers get to choose the term. As soon as there's a lot of buyers competing for a house, it turns into a seller's market. When it's a seller's market, they get to choose the terms. Wasn't but 2 years ago, Chris and I would work on a property and it would go on the market on a Friday. By Monday morning, there would be 30 offers. And in the offers, there's always the new camp of people that says, hey, I'm going to lowball them because they can't really get what they want. And those go in the trash. And then there's the ones at price. And then there's the ones that are overpriced. Well, if you were selling a house, would you look at the ones that are lowballing you at price or overpriced? Well, that's a pretty simple answer. Overpriced. And then it becomes a competitive market for those people.
So anonymous 1126 said, but all the TikTok experts are saying to wait. Here's what I'm going to recommend, Anonymous. Tag them right here. I'd love to talk to them. I'd love to hear what they have to say. Tag them. Let me say their name. We want to know.
Say my name. Say my name.
We want to know who these experts are.
You went into a full dance,
Dude,
bro.
I got a jam.
Dude, you ready? You got. Sometimes you just gotta dance, bro. Sometimes you just gotta dance. You gotta dance, bro. Just gotta dance.
Oh, come on, Frodo. Be
Oh,
nice to
come
Lee.
on, Frodo. Frodo.
I love that,
Dude, I know. It's so funny.
So,
Oh,
we
dude.
want to know about these people that are saying that it's not a good time to buy. Blast them.
Frodo.
Don't blast them.
Can't take
Promote
you
them.
serious.
Promote them.
Yeah, Frodo. We need the comments, so keep them coming. Keep them coming. Can I get a refund on the course? You didn't buy the course.
We don't sell
You
to
didn't
Frodos.
buy the course. You didn't buy the course because for all the people we've sold to, I really know who did it, who bought it. We know everybody. So because we're not that famous person like Meg who has like 10 coming in a day, we've got enough where we know who it is, and you didn't buy it from us, Frodo.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Frodo's coming at the shirt. Dude, user 506 and Frodo. Come on, bring it, guys. Bring it.
Oh, I want to know who these real estate experts say that's not a good time to buy.
Yeah, I would like for them to be on the podcast. I would like to debate them. I would like for them to actually lay their data down.
What are they saying?
Because you know how many people were saying, hey, there's going to be a crash. Wait till the crash. Wait till the crash. No crash. No crash. No crash.
It's guys who don't wear shirts like that.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah. TZ.
Exactly.
TZ. I'm pretty sure that's TZ, man.
Pretty sure too.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's too much to know.
How do most people go about breaking their apartment lease when they find a house? Good question, Elite Repairs.
What do you got?
I don't know, but I'll give you some logic behind it. And I've actually given some advice to others, and it's worked. So when you think about your apartment or a house that you're renting, what's the landlord's biggest concern? Not collecting rent. So if you're moving out in January and they don't have a renter, they don't want you to break it. They want you to keep paying that mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you got a renter for him? What if you put an ad out and said house for rent?
Mm-hmm.
And then said, hey, landlord, I actually want to move in by my own house, but this guy wants to rent the house right behind me. So is it cool if I break the lease? I bet you, if you found a good renter, let you break the lease, won't let you make a payment, we'll give you back your deposit as long as you leave the house nice, and everything will be fine. But you got to make those extra steps. You got to do a little bit of legwork. So once again, I have recommended this to many. I've had somebody actually do it, and it's worked. And just know and understand the logic behind it. The landlord just wants to make sure the rent gets paid. They need to pay that mortgage. They need to make sure that they're making their millions and setting up their family for their inheritance while you make the payment. But it doesn't have to be that way. All you guys got to do is call us so we can get you in the houses.
If you need a badass loan, call Badass Loan Officer at the number on the screen. Just screenshot it. It will disappear in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Same thing with the apartment complex. So it's a unit. So that unit makes money. Get someone to take over that unit. Put an ad in the paper. Call your friends. I don't know. I'm sure you can figure it out. Or have your realtor work on it. Because your realtor's in real estate and they deal with leases and stuff like that too. Have your realtor work on it. If you don't know a good realtor, we can turn you on to a good one. I don't know where you're at, but I can find you a good realtor. Are you guys a couple?
Frodo.
A couple of badasses.
A couple of badasses.
How will I ever find a realtor? You can throw a rock and find a realtor. What are you talking about? Going to any Starbucks.
Frodo's goading you, man.
We're all
You understand it.
realtors.
He's just pulling you in.
Frodo's a realtor?
Oh, no. Well, I'm telling you. Well, here's the thing. This Frodo is Apple user, blah, 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 and 8 followers, 0 likes. But if you look at the actual account, you can dig in, and all you have to do is know how to do this. And he's following 627 accounts. And then look at the accounts that he's following. Should we put it on the big screen? I don't even think it'll matter. Whatever. But the funny thing is that, yeah.
Realtors are like flies next to a trash can. They're everywhere.
See?
Exactly.
Frodo's going there, man.
Exactly.
Frodo's going there. So, Michael Christopher, welcome to the Chris and Lee podcast. We teach you about how to buy a house, 0 down if you want. Dream for All program in California just got renewed, and it's going into a lottery system. They're actually giving you up to 20% of your purchase price, 20% of your purchase price. And in that 20%, you can not pay MI because 20% or more, no MI. It's pretty simple. But they do want equity sharing, equity appreciation. What? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of this guy.
Why are they coming at you, Lee?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what you get for wearing them shirts.
Yeah, I guess so.
I told you about that. I told you.
Yep. What do we got? What else you got?
I don't know, man. This AI thing's scaring me, though, because I don't know what's real anymore.
Tell me about why are you scared on the AI stuff?
Well, I don't know about scared, but I'm hearing people, like on podcasts or commercials, and seeing them. The ones that you see, you can actually tell. Because they're a little bit more robotic, skin's too smooth, that type of stuff. But when you hear them, I'm hearing people that I like to listen to, and it doesn't quite sound like them. I mean, it sounds like them, but not quite. And it's a little robotic, and it's a little not the way they would normally say words. So I'm concerned because if I enjoy content, I want to make sure that's actually coming from the people and it's not computer generated. That's my concern.
And on the off chance that this can go south, I think we need to wrap.
Okay, cool.
So, hey, we appreciate you guys. You want to buy a house, you know how to get a hold of us. We've been Chris and Lee.
I'm Chris.
Peace out.
That's Lee.